Hey guys, I'm coming back here for the video guide, but it seems like is EA put all the time and effort for Madden 21 into Madden 21 Next Gen. So that means apparently they didn't really care about current generation because they knew next generation was going to come out, so they cared more about this and they put all the time and effort into this because actually some things in this is actually pretty cool because yeah, they actually cared about this. They didn't care about the current gen. NFL player tracking, also known as next gen stats, is captured in real-time location data speed acceleration for every player on the inch of the field. Sensors throughout the stadium track. Yeah, so they're pretty much just showing us next gen stats. Next gen stats equal next gen player movement. Leveling your power of the next gen stats. Next gen player movement is fueled by real athletes data. Wait, is this just... I'm so confused. Is this not even telling us about... Is this next gen or is this just telling us what this is actually a thing in real life? This is actually just a thing in real life. Okay. So, expanding the players introduced in Madden 21 on current gen. We've added even more animation, content, and add-ons to each unique on the next generation tech. So this will move and feel more differently on the sticks. For example, a big bruising ball carrier running with heavy weight and produce more tackles outcome where he gains extra yards while a small angle. So they'll literally just make it realistic. They're just taking current gen and saying, we're going to make current gen realistic and make it next gen. And everyone who bought current gen, yeah, we don't care about you. We literally built this game for next generation, and current generation, you're not even supposed to have this game. Like, that's what it's looking like. So, ball carrier, agile small, agile tall, bruiser quick, bruiser heavy, route running, wide receiver, running back, tight end split between the agile small, tall, bruiser quick, and bruiser heavy. Pass block, movement for offensive linemen. Next gen stats and route running. The next gen stats, innovation, route running in Madden 21 has completely overhauled. Receivers will actually run routes. I hate this game so much. Receivers' actual routes logged by the next gen stats, real NFL data in addition to speed and acceleration rates. Our animation engine is leveraging player-specific routes, path from the next generation for each receiver. For example, that the path of the Green Bay Packers Devontae Adams take on the deep crossing route on Sunday will be the same deep crossing route reflected by Adams in Madden 21 gameplay. Saw it in natural feeling of fluid routes with more rounded turns. Why wasn't this just a thing in Madden 21 in general when it came out? Why does it have to be next generation come out before they even fix this? And I don't think this is for current generation. I think it's just for next gen. It's not current gen. So you don't get this unless you buy the new console. On previous gens, our receivers ran one specific route to another specific point at top speed all the time, made very similar cuts with a very little difference between unique players. On next gen, the players are actually unique because we actually gave a crap about it and we actually cared and tried to fix some things because we want you to buy a new console, and probably Microsoft is giving them more money or Sony's giving more money to do this. Next gen movements doesn't benefit the offense. We doesn't just benefit the offense. We also recognize that defense players in terms of speed, facing direction, and the data has allowed our animation engineers engine to provide the appropriate content to make defenders who are backpedaling and strafing much more natural looking and athletic. In coverage, players will react and break on plays more consistently and predictably. And the next gen stats also brought improvements at AI pursuits so that when the AI controlled defenders are pursuing the ball carrier, they will now get in a better position to make a play on the ball. I hate this. I hate this so much. Like, I like the fact they're adding all this kind of stuff for next generation, for the new Xbox One or Xbox Series X or PS5. But this should be stuff that has added to the current game. It's just so stupid. To surface some of the data to all players, we've also added presentation elements to our instant replay. So players can relive the thrill of game-changing plays. All backed by next-gen stats. Next-gen's powered replays can be triggered by current moments and then presented in beautifully rendered cinematic throughout the gameplay experience. Okay. I guess this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like right on Madden 21, but a little bit more cinematic. I cannot say that word correctly for some reason. All right, so primary next gen stats, replay triggers, completed air distance, rushing distance, ball carrier speed, tackling length, and time to sack. Secondary triggers is yards after catch, time to throw, time behind for rushing plays, broken tackles, yards after contact, runs after catches, completed air distance, air yards to stick, quarterback speed at time of throw, carry distance, distance to end zone, distance from own end zone, and carrying speed are your triggers. Next gen play calling is a little bit different, as you guys can see. It's a little bit more unique. It looks a little bit better. Additional gameplay improvements: pass lead, run game, quarterback movement, head tackling, tracking, tackling, improved pass rush timing, and blazing fast load times. Can't wait. Let's get started. All right, let's talk about the next thing we have here, guys. And the next thing we have here is actually going to be, is that the same thing over and over again? Is this EA Sports? It's EA Sports. All right, let's go ahead and click on another one. Actually, I think this is all the same article. Yeah, it's all the same article. So, yeah, that's the information we have right now. Now, of course, what's my opinion? Well, it's stuff that should be fixed in the current game, but it's not going to be. And I think what happens is Microsoft or Sony gives EA some money and say, hey, we want a Madden that people will buy, and we want something that this next gen console can sell for $70. Gotta keep in mind, if you did not buy Madden for the current console and you buy it for next gen is $70, right? Microsoft, so they want you to buy that. And right now the game is crap. Like right now the ratings of Madden is the worst ratings of Madden ever made. So right now Microsoft and Sony's like, hey, EA, what the heck? We need people to buy this game because that's good for sales for the consoles. And this is a really great way for people to buy the consoles because 2K and Madden lets you upgrade to next gen, right? So I think the thing that's coming down to it right now is that these companies like, hey, EA, you gotta have to do something. You gotta make something improvement in your game because your game sucks and people complain about gameplay. So EA is like, all right, you know what? We'll come out, we'll fix gameplay because that's going to make Microsoft and Sony happy and they're going to give us money. That's pretty much what the summary of which just happened. And the current gens, you guys probably are getting nothing because this is all just to get money from these companies to EA Sports. So yeah, you bought the next generation consoles, congratulations. You don't have Madden, you're going to spend $70. If you have Madden, you won't be spending $70. Pretty much how that works. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.